a man accidentally arrived at the island of little people. His whole body was tied up with ropes, and even his size 35 canvas shoes were locked. Suddenly, with a loud roar, Paul yanked an entire wooden house out of the ground and stood up, thinking he must be dreaming. At that moment, the general rode toward him on a horse and charged with a spear. A few soldiers threw grappling hooks, which latched onto Paul's big butt, and they all started pulling with all their might. Paul couldn't hold his ground and fell flat on his backside, then passed out. When he woke up again, he was tightly bound and being wheeled into the kingdom of the little people. Curious onlookers rushed over to gawk at him, treating Paul like some kind of monster. At the gates of the royal palace, they stood him upright. Even the well-traveled princess had never seen a man this huge. The next day, Paul was taken to the fields and made to pull a cart and plow the land. Just then, assassins from an enemy nation attacked the palace. The general quickly turned around and used Paul like a war machine to rush back to save the king. With heroic swagger, Paul ran back toward the palace at a speed of 60 kilometers per second. The general ordered Paul to lie down so he could jump off and save the princess himself, telling the soldiers not to interfere. But Carl knew the general was just bragging again, so he unlocked Paul's shackles and begged him to go help. At this critical moment, Paul arrived just in time. He picked up two assassins with his fingers, turned around, and tossed them into the koi pond, effortlessly saving the princess. By the time the general arrived, the fight was already over.